All right, I'm hanging out in the cozy space for our time to relax and let everything just pause for a while. So hopefully you've got some props that you can use. I've got a bolster, some blankets, some blocks. Just see how you might feel. Tonight we will do a foot massage. So I grab some lotion. If you've got oil, essential oil or whatever you like, that would work. And then depending on how you are tonight, maybe some socks or slippers to put on after that. Just keep them all nice and cozy. So get your props. And actually, tonight, let's just start seated just for a moment, and then we'll go into our restorative practice. So just come to a seat, close your eyes, and let all that outside activity just pause, going inward, checking in with yourself tonight. Finding your root at the base of your spine, and let your root ground you right into this time, this place. Anchoring ourselves into present time. And at this time, it is the final Wednesday of April 2026. The sun is still in Taurus season, which is fixed earth. And we're moving towards a Scorpio full moon on Friday, which is, I believe, fixed water. So we've got water and earth. Water connects with the hips and all of that. We're going to really get into some of those layers tonight. And earth is the root of our body and the bones and all the heaviness. So really very much body centered. So just take a few big breaths. We're also at the midpoint of spring. So Beltane or May Day is also Friday, the May 1st. It is that midpoint between the spring equinox in March and the summer solstice in June. So we're midpoint of spring, and you might feel that within you, a little more things blooming, coming to life, and you probably see it where you are in the world as well. So marinating in all of those themes. Taurus is very much about enjoying the earth, the abundance of the earth. So enjoying good foods and things that nourish us and nurture us. And slowing down, the symbol is the bull. So it's not in a rush. We're working with our stamina and pacing ourselves. We'll get it done in our own time. It's also about what you value. So as you settle in and kind of pause, thinking about what's really important to spend your energy, your precious energy and time on, and what's not. What can be let go, or someone else can do it, or it's really not important to you anymore. So just checking in with yourself, your heart, your body, what is sustainable. Maybe you're seeking more nourishment, maybe needing more delicious fruits and vegetables, lots of color from the earth. So take a few big cleansing breaths. So you can take some of that or not, just let it go, see what might resonate and connect tonight or not. But most importantly, we're here to pause, to take care of ourselves, our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our spirits, so we can keep going, just like that steady bull, one step at a time. If you'd like, we can join together in one Om, uniting us in our practice and uniting us with all beings everywhere on this beautiful planet. Inhaling. Om. Great. Let's give our neck a little massage and then we'll go into our pose. First pose. Inhale, chin rises. Keep your teeth kind of together here. Reach up. Exhale gently straight down towards your chest. Be gentle. Trying to balance out what life and routines and just habits do to our bodies. Keeping the shoulders forward. Let's take a little twist to one side, looking around, looking to the corners of the eyes. Center, other side. Center. Back and forth, really gently. One side is getting the stretch, the other gets the strengthening. Just aiming for a healthy range of motion, keeping us happy and the energy flowing. So let's roll the shoulders up, back and down just a few times, just to be here in the middle here. And then leave them down away from your ears. Inhale, crown nice and tall. Exhale, exhale to one shoulder. Keep that other shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Imagine sitting right against the wall behind you. Back of your head would just slide. Stay on the right side. Add your hand if you'd like. Add a little more weight. Other arm extends. And work with maybe a little movement here just to help release. Working the wrist. Great. Let that go. Take a deep breath and exhale to the other side. Let's balance the neck. Big mindful breath. Wherever you feel the tightness or tension, just imagine going right there with the breath. And let that go. Again, a few little flushes. Shoulders up, back and down. Now let's do our eagle arms tonight. So expand your wings wide. Take a few twists. And then right elbow under. Connect your hands if you can, or the opposite shoulder. Lift those elbows away from you. Stay tall or round into that upper back space, neck and shoulders. Ooh, yep, I feel it too. And then we use our bodies, so we've got to give them the counter movement and stretching to keep it balanced. Good, one more big breath. Great. Notice which elbow is under. We take a little moment to let that move, and then opposite. Tuck the other wing in. And again, rounding into upper back space, neck and shoulders. One more breath where you need it. Opening the wings, a little movement, and then straight up. Let's stretch them all out. Connect your fingers and your thumbs straight up towards the sky as we really anchor and kind of traction your tailbone down. Feel all that space in between. And then a seated cat stretch round into your back. A few more like that. Inhaling up the front, exhale down your back. And one more time. Great, and then just neutral. Let's go to child's pose. Set up your props. You can also, remember, use the props any way you need to. So if your knees don't want to go into a deep flexion, please maybe fold a blanket or a cushion of some sort, put it between the back of your knees so it doesn't have to go so deep. Nice and wide here. Set up maybe more cushion for your head. Make it comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, choose one side for your head. I will watch our time and cue you halfway through. Let's turn inward, calm things down. Breathing into the support, feeling the earth. Again, we're in Taurus season. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel gravity. Let your body settle. Anywhere it's maybe resisting, letting go. Heavy tailbone. If you want any extra grounding, you can always put more blankets or something on your back for a little more weight. Relax the shoulders, arms, and hands. Breathing into the back body. Even imagine breathing into the adrenal glands that help us pace ourselves. And the kidney space. Nurturing anything that needs it tonight as you turn inward. If you'd like to, gently rotate your head to the other side, resting there. Enjoy a few more deep breaths. You're going to rotate your head center. Bolster and any props out of your way. Come to table. Let's stretch one leg and foot back at a time just to open up your toes, back of your knee. Then draw some hip circles. Freedom to move your hips. Switch directions. And then a few just right through the middle. And then come to a seat. Let's do a quick little foot massage to help the nervous system and just get all the energy flowing freely here. Pressing one foot over the other leg or ankle, wherever you are. And just check in. Use your hands with some good pressure all over the heel, the arch, the ball of the foot, and up to every toe. Just notice any tender spaces, be gentle. Always feels really good and necessary. You can always weave your fingers in between the toes if you can. Rotate the ankle a few times. And then use your knuckles to massage that whole base of the foot through the arch, everywhere you're feeling it. Great. And then switch. Using some good pressure. Help the circulation flow through all of the body systems and organs, as the reflexology, the foot map really suggests that when we massage our feet, it's like massaging your whole body in a way. Again, maybe weave the fingers through those toes, draw some circles with your ankles, just steer it around. And then roll it out. Great. And there's your reminder to do this before bed, especially if you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. It really does help. All right, we're going to go into our butterfly, a bound angle. So you choose, you can be a little more like a square shape or diamond shape, feet together, farther away or closer in. If you want to work more with hips tonight, you can put a bolster right on top of your feet to keep them grounded. You can use blocks underneath the side of your, outside of your knees for your blankets, or just hover. It's up to you. But you want to feel grounded and even in your foundation first. So kind of wiggle into left side, right side of the pelvis, tailbone, right in the middle here. Inhale up the front body and exhale, take a slow bow forward and down. And I will watch our time. Let yourself settle in. Just let a full surrender happen. Head towards your chest, chin towards your chest. You can hold on to that bolster or let go. Palms open towards the sky. Freeing some layers of the hips. The water element aligns with this full moon in Scorpio. If the water element feels like ice, imagine it thawing and melting into water. And then getting lighter than water. Let it just evaporate. Let it be steam or vapor. Find more space. Let go. Enjoy a few more breaths. Very slowly rise back up and free any props under your knees and stretch the legs wide into a V shape. Work your ankles a little bit, your feet once again. And then let them rest, toes facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to go forward fold, mindful you're not locking your knees, so keep a little bend there. You're using the quads just a little bit. Inhale right up the front of the body. Exhale, take a slow forward fold. And just check in here. Keep your back straight if you want to keep sort of looking forward. Maybe close your eyes. That will definitely open up the back of your legs. I'm sure you feel that. You can really feel it all the way through your heels. Or eventually go into more of the full surrender rounding into the back. So your choice. Listen to your body. One breath at a time. Enjoy a few more breaths through this pose. Where can you make a little more space, relax, melting into it? Just notice what that time did for your body. Maybe you relaxed and stretched the back or the hamstrings, whatever feels good. Hopefully there's a little more space. So walk yourself back up just to neutral. I'm going to put my little slipper socks on. We're going to move to the wall for two things. And one, we haven't done at the wall, I don't think, in a while. So we often have done the figure four on our back, right? This one like this, but you have to hold on. So we're going to do it at the wall. So you can just place one foot on the wall and you can just relax, and it's a little more restorative and passive. So you do want some space. It takes a little adjusting. So often when we are doing legs at the wall, or a couple inches away, I would say at least that length, probably a little more, and then roll onto your back and put both feet on the wall initially. And you can always just do this without the wall as well, just on your back. You would be on the ground. Let's take the right leg straight up and then cross it, cross the foot, flex the foot. We always want to keep this top one flexed actively so we're not just hanging out in the joints. Keep it active. And then you check in. Is that a good angle to open up your right hip? If not, maybe you need to scoot yourself a little closer, which, yes, is a little awkward, but do what you can do here. And you'll know if you're too close, it's very difficult to even be in this position. So give yourself some space if you need it. And we're going to just let ourselves hang out, opening up this right hip with some support. But the upper body can relax, feel the shoulder blades grounded, back of your head grounded. There's no effort. There's no holding. Just press the left foot into the wall and breathe. Again, all those forms of water, ice to liquid to gas, opening up where we can. Let that creative energy flow that is in the hips. One more minute here. Let yourself breathe. All right, gently switch feet. If you want to do a little windshield wiper at the wall, go for it. And then switch. Left leg rises, cross the ankle, flex that foot, and settle in on this side. Again, let your whole back body relax. Head, shoulders, low back, all grounded. Flex that top foot. Keep the energy active there. And then just breathe into the the stretch and sensations you're feeling. All right, enjoy another breath or two. And slowly release that top leg. And then let's all just enjoy a little windshield wiper either at the wall or on the floor. Great, so since we're here, we're gonna do our legs up the wall. Feel free to prop up your hips if you want to just slide a bolster or a blanket underneath your hips for a little more elevation. It's up to you. Any adjustments you want, but just watch your neck when you're there. So we'll have some good time to let everything move through us. Great pose, just practice letting go. Closing your eyes. Pull those shoulders back and down one more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other and your back and let the front body open up. Let gravity help you. Surrender those tight shoulders or that protective posture of kind of crouching forward over your heart. Let it open up. Let the breath flow. Become the waterfall. Just let go. A few more full breaths here. And remember, you can always practice this pose up to 10 minutes on your own if you'd like. We did about 3 this time, and it definitely helps. All right, roll to one side carefully and slowly, and pause. Great. Slowly rise, scoot back to your mat. Get your bolster again if you've got one, or some pillows. And let's do our heart opener here with some more support. So your choice if you want to go back to the butterfly, legs and feet, go for it. And also just be more neutral. Set it up as you want to. Eye pillow if you like. All those options, of course. And since we'll be opening a little more in the heart, if you want to cover just to really feel safe and cozy, tailbone is grounded. Let yourself roll back. You can always put a block under the head end if you don't want to go back too far. Listen to your body. Watch that natural curve of your neck. Make sure it's still there. Let the back of your head ground you, hold you, support you. Shoulders relax. Arms out or down at your sides, or goalpost arms. See what feels good and really helpful for the front of the shoulders and chest that usually get pretty tight. So please be gentle. I'll watch our time. Pose of, again, surrendering, of just opening yourself here. The full moon always brings things to light, to be seen. Maybe it's right in your heart here. What would like to be seen? Maybe released and let go, healed. Turn inward and check it out. Enjoy a few more breaths into any spaces that need it. Gently bring your feet to the ground and roll off of the bolster for a moment on your side. Rest. And move it out. Give yourself some space. Roll onto your back again. And let's just bring your knees into your body. Do a few really simple pelvic tilts. Decompress. Balance that out. And feet to the ground. We'll do a really gentle reclined twist just to balance all of that. Just get your hips to the right, knees come up and over to the left. Let the right arm go wide. Vision straight up. Just take a few breaths here, really gently. Great. Unwind, center the hips, and scoot the hips left. Knees come up and over to land on the other side. Left arm grounded. Big breath. And center. Bring the knees back in and just draw some circles. Massage your back, your hips, the pelvis, the sacrum. We're moving towards the final pose. Set up your bolster under your knees. Please support the knees for your back to be comfortable. Any other creature comforts you like here. And once again, let's do a really conscious rotation through the body, starting with your head. Rock the head gently side to side. So you get that little stretch once again. A few times, and then find the center where all effort just ceases. Let go. Relax your jaw. Taurus rules the jaw and the throat. So really soften there. Think about how a bowl gets stubborn and really grips sometimes in the jaw. Let that go. Relax the shoulders a little bit more. Take a big breath down your arms and hands. Let gravity help. Pull those arms down. Soften into the upper back, the shoulder blades, back of the heart, upper back, middle back, lower back, and the upper chest, center of the chest, upper abdomen, and lower abdomen. Soften the hips and the glutes. Let that creative, watery energy flow through, leaving space for the new. Let some old energy go. Take a big breath down the back of your legs, settling all the way down to your heels. And settle the upper thighs, the knees, the shins, the tops of the feet. Whole back body being held by the earth. Feel that stability and safety, grounded, calm. You are of the earth. Rest in peace under the glow of the full moon. See what would like to be seen in the glow. of this moon. I'll watch our time. You can bring your awareness back into the space around you. An awareness of your body again. Awareness of changes, how your practice affected you tonight. Hopefully a little more peace and calm and groundedness. More gratitude for this body you are in and all the abundance of the earth around us. Let's wiggle the fingers, the toes, wrists, and ankles into a bigger stretch. A slow transition, roll once again to one side and pause. Resist the urge to rush. Remember the slow pace of the bull, the stamina, the strength to keep going. Rising up to close, an Om and three Shantis, sending peace from this practice out to all beings on this planet. Take a big cleansing breath. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts and peace in the world. Thank you for being here and being part of this practice. Have a beautiful full moon and Beltane, which is again that midpoint of spring. Thank you.